Now I'd like to show you how to make use of activities. So this is actually a pretty big portion of IBM Connections in that it helps you create checklists of steps to follow. This is something you're going to be doing more than once, so you can kind of write up what you want people to do, and once you have an activity template, then people can reuse it. Basically create a copy and go through the checklist on their own, leave comments and so forth. So let's go in and create a really quick one. So create your first activity. And I'm going to create a checklist on what I do when I set up a Doors project. Creating a new Doors project. So for tabs, we'll put in Doors project, administration. Okay, so let's see. Can edit, allow all members of community access as, so if I wanted to control the activity myself and have people just use it, in this case we're sharing, so and then you could really specify only which members can access this activity. Again, we're keeping this open, so a set of steps to follow when creating a new Doors project. Now due dates, I really don't need a due date, and it doesn't look like I can clear it out, so let's just do, okay. Now template. So this is something, again, you really want to create a template, but you need to have an activity first. So if I click pick, there's a, so you can search on existing ones, but everything here is, oh, this is interesting, mini skills kit. So we can check that out, but in this case, let me just go ahead and we won't use an existing template. We'll just click save. All right, so I've got an activity. There it is, and there's an. So if I add an entry, let's see. Create a new project. In this step, you should restore a project template and or create a new project in Doors. Much better to start with the template, and let's go ahead and click save. Okay, so we've got that. Now, so that's kind of like an entry. We can add a to-do item. Name the project. I'm gonna click save. So that gives you a little checkbox. Let's add another one. Add a description to the project. So that gives you checkboxes. So we've got a few more, and we can add a section. Let's see, what do the sections here do? Container. So we'll say create user accounts. Save. So that gives me a whole section. Now, what I should have done is, let's create another section, and let's create project. So it looks like the section is what you want to have, and then basically move these activities into. So I'm just going to move that into the create a project. So let's see if it lets me do that. There we go. So, and I want to move this first. So yeah. So again, so really you want to have organize things into sections, then put entries into sections, and then you could have checklists. So this is just an example. So we've added a few. Now let's say that I'm actually done with this. So what I can do is, let's see. What I really want to do is I want to copy this as a new template. I mean, so you could set priorities, and again, there's lots of things you can do with activities, but the main thing is that it's going to save you the time. So you write down the steps once, and then you can create a template based on it. But so for the sake of this lesson, this is how you create an activity, and on to the next one.